Hey, Steve. That. Okay. Game. There. Lana. Hey, puppy. Alright. Can't wait to be done with this game. I hate it. But I have it, so I gotta beat it. How we doing, huh? Imagine being fat. That'd be weird. Right? Can't imagine, being massive. Like, that'd just be strange. I couldn't even imagine. Okay, I have to exhale now. Ugh. Jeez. Man, holding in my breath is really hard. Very sleepy? Well, you found the right place to, find some background ambience to help you sleep. I just hope I don't wake you with my, disgruntled anger at this game, because it is hard as shit. Alright. Okay, so, before I jump in, Twitch, let me know that if anybody here clips anything, and they want to share it to their YouTube or their TikTok, it will automatically, hashtag my Twitch name, so you're able to post my content on your channels to promote my channel if you wish. I gave full permission for anyone to use my content for their channels. It'll automatically tag me and my link. It only works on YouTube and TikTok though. Big bug tongue. Yeah. Content. Also, after I eventually beat this, I'm gonna do something a little weird. It's a game I never actually saw myself wanting to play. And I think it's old enough where it lost enough of its popularity for me to play it and actually get an audience for it, because I'm completely blind to the game that I plan to play. But I think it'll be a good experience. And you're probably wondering what it is. Well, I'm not telling you. You have to wait. That crunch has a pot belly, and in order to look more menacing, show his brace. Yeah. Just puff out to assert dominance. I actually don't know what to do here. Cuter, not scarier. Oh. But then I'm doing it wrong. Okay, I think I see what I need to do. It doesn't get over there fast enough. Supposed to go up there, I think. The reason why this game is so dark is because Crunch YouTube model is in front of the gameplay. Yeah, I guess you would be, I guess this would be like me blocking the screen, kind of. Like, my belly's translucent, so you're probably just looking through my belly and seeing nothing but darkness. It casts a big shadow. Alright, now. Ah! I was right there. Wait for it to come back. There we go. Yeah, I'm fine right where I'm at. I am okay. I'm not okay. How was I supposed to know it did that? Alright, so if you've not seen my stream yesterday, this is why I don't like this game very much. This game literally sets you up to fail and not giving you a clear hint of what could happen to you if you fuck up. It doesn't give you good reaction times to register what you did. And everything just straight up kills you. I don't like it. Yeah, I don't like it. These cats are swatting each other. Ugh. I actually don't know who that is. Game didn't exactly tell me what the story was about. Whoops. What? The hell did you expect me to do there? Okay, I don't get it. What am I supposed to do? I don't get it. I don't get it. I really don't. What is this puzzle? Yes, I do. Oh, fuck you, I made that. Nope, not making that. Nope, too early. Good puppy. Very good puppy. On, go. Made it. Yep. Gonna be one of these puzzles. you? Yeah, the incoming rolling darkness. That's me. Nope, that's not right. I'm seeing what you guys are seeing. Not fucking much. This game is a limbo. Hey waifus. Yeah, this is the game I said I disliked, and you can see why. It's a completely fucking mess! A dark game full of puzzles. You make a fair point there, Lana. You're not supposed to jump into electricity, silly goose. But it tickles! It fucking tickles so good. What is this? It's a gun. What am I supposed to do about this? Okay. Do I go down? Nope. What do I do? Okay. Hmm. That's how you get holes in your wings? Yeah. Found my secret. I was hoping to keep that hush-hush. Oh, this looks fun. Alright, I'll tell you guys what I'm gonna play after this. It's an odd horror game, one that I've stayed blind to for all these years. I'm gonna be playing Doki Doki Literature Club Plus. I've only heard of it, never seen gameplay of it. But I heard it's a horror game, so I'm going to try it. I think I fucked up somewhere along the way. Well, I'm confused. Hmm. Okay. So I gotta get a box up there. I can climb that ladder. Not sure how. What was your stream last night, Vote? I didn't get to stay long because I have a sleep schedule now. I've been using Pokemon Sleep to help me get a better night's rest. Last night? Did I say last night? The last stream that you did. I didn't get to stay long. Yeah, my sleep's getting better. Yeah, I don't know why I said last night. I meant to say last stream, but you know, belly full, head empty. Oh no, really? Shit. What could have been? Sorry you didn't get it. Ah! I'm trying to do something here and I don't know what it is. Okay. Okay. Yeah, there we go. Hey, I yawn during every stream. I don't know why. I haven't yawned at all today, but anytime I go live, I just yawn. Can I take this box? Hmm. Whoops. I honestly couldn't tell you if I was cooking on an idea or not. Not really sure what to do here. Wait, so do you mean to tell me that you're yawning in there? Hey, stop. I got an idea. Alright, watch this. No, stop! Alright, get up there. Get up there. Okay. And go. And push. Ah, not enough momentum. Okay. Oh, these boxes don't have momentum at all, do they? Well. Okay. See what I'm trying to do, though, right? And it isn't working. Wait. Wait. Okay, so... Here. I got it. I got it. Yeah! Alright, now what happens here? This looks like another magnet. Okay. Hmm. Okay. Okay. I have to be very quick. It's because I'm drinking some peach Mountain Dew that I got from KFC. I had some chicken tonight. And I got some hard Mountain Dew that I'll be drinking tonight. If you'll want to settle in and you're a very burpy bug. Alright, so what's this? Ah, okay, so the gun's gonna shoot at me if I climb that ladder. There we go. Oh, there's another gun. Okay. So this isn't correct. Alright. Ah. I didn't think about getting this far. Can I pull this up? Doesn't look like I can. What was the point of this? Hmm. I wonder. Oh my god. Ah, no! Okay. Now what? What the fuck is this? What am I supposed to do? Well, this is a complete mystery. I have no idea what to do. Oh, hello, box. Okay, I think I get it. Girl? Cat on my lap. I got the cat's a new laser pointer because I couldn't find the old one. Now they're all tuckered out and want snuggles. that's what the other box is for. Quite a bit of backtracking, actually. What do I do? Can I climb up that? No. Ah! It was timing. Okay. Ah! Okay. I don't get it. One of my greatest fears. Falling up. Wow, I just straight up died. Oh, I made that. Alright, there we go. Okay. Then another weird one. It's pretty cool to see, isn't it? My God! The controls were backwards. I couldn't do anything. Well. Ah, come on. I was in range. Okay. Ah, caught my heel. Oh my God, the precise. So precise. Well, I didn't know that was electrified. How was I supposed to know that? What am I literally supposed to do about that? What happens? That side gets electrified when I turn that on, then what do I do? Oh. Okay, I see. Oh, how about that? I'm awake. That's it? We'll never play that game again. Okay, well, it is time to play the thing. Alright, let's see what we're getting into. All characters in this game are over the age of 18. Why? Well, why would you tell me that? Are we fucking them? The game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. Okay. Just change the info here. to Doki. If I can spell it right. And save. Doki. Remember to update the game on Twitch. Yep, I just now did that. I did it on my phone. That'd be easier that way. Individuals suffering from anxiety or depression may not have a positive experience in playing this game. Well, I have both of those, so I'm playing it. Would you like to review detailed content warnings, which contain spoilers? Alternatively, in-game content warnings can be enabled in the settings menu at any time. What the fuck am I getting into? Game goes to very dark places. What am I getting myself into here? Should we have warnings? Or do we just take it like a champ? Well, I was considering taking some gummies, but if the game is warning me of things such as this, maybe it's not the best idea for me to do so. It would make a trip awful. Alright, let's just jump into it. What happens, happens. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you have noted the game's age rating in your region, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. Okay. any chatters on YouTube always watch my stuff as if it's disturbing content, so there's nothing new there. My name? Oh, uh-oh. I forgot it was on, something different there. Alright. There we go. Music's loud. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again! But I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Crunch. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine, fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Crunch, have you decided on a club to join yet? Club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I haven't been looking either. That's not true. You told me you wanted to join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's going on about. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, when I'm perfectly content just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. You need some other hobbies, dude. They're good things to have, but go bowling, golfing, something. Uh-huh. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years just because you're not used to the real world. Trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. Would you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit. Even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. That's relatable. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Eenie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title Vice President. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Go to it! Go to it! Go to it! Fucking go to it! Don't make promises you can't keep. My character's a bitch. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's so cunning as to have planned all this out. Hey, Lethal. I hate how this game ends on a cliffhanger. Does it? I don't know. I know nothing about it. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah, let's go! And thus, today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit. Going to get some sleep. Okay. Good night, puppy. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori says nice things about you. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. Wow. Does she also work for Ubisoft? Ah, Crunch, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club. Full of incredibly cute girls. No, it isn't. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with a sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes her look like a first-year student. She's also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her where she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, smartest in the club. Don't say things like that. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Ah, well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? Right. Great to see you again, Crunch. Monika smiles sweetly, and also leans over to the right. We do know each other, sorry. Well, we rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. Come sit down, Crunch. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit next to me or Monika. I'll get the cupcakes. Hell yeah! Bring them! Hey, I made them! Oh, well, I don't want one then. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Then how about I make some tea as well? I'm down. Tea is the shit. Girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. As Sayori mentioned, it widens so that there is one space next to Monika, one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room, where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray, and Yuri opens the closet. By the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches back to the table, tray in hand. Hey, are you ready? Ta-da! Wow! Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white, fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing, and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just try and take one. Sayori grabs the first one, then Monika. I follow. It's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. That's hot. I turned the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuke. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything. Huh? I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe. But not for, you, dummy. Alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Fucking good. Sounds toxic. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. Carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. Keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. Sweet. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I meant that, I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. Glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monika raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monika that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay, don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it is my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monika, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you leader of the debate club last year? Ha, well, To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monika really is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. But I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention, like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events, like the festival, that much more important. I'm confident that we could all really grow this club before I graduate. Reading. Right, everyone? Yeah. Do our best. You know it. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. Monika must have worked really hard just to find 3. Maybe that's why they're all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Crunch, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read in these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga? I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. Telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. I don't know. If you have a conversation with Dwayne Johnson, he'll probably talk over you. Really? I wouldn't have experienced that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Real horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Ugh, I hate horror. Oh? Why is that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually don't like to write about cute things. You usually like to write about cute things. Ah! Don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Sorry, Siddles. That's word I never heard before. Siddles? Up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. Wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. I'm hungry. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. I guess it's the same for Yuri. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. No one says that, but it's pretty well used here. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other. Strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Crunch? Oh, you're asking me? Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on. There's still one problem. Yeah? What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Jerry may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. Still have other clubs to look at, and, this is my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Crunch, you all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? That is, if writing poems is a price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Yes! I'm so happy! Cherry wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey! Really did scare me for a moment. Really just came for the cupcakes? I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official. Her hair's in the fucking way. Welcome to the literature club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem to bring to the next meeting. We can all share. Monica looks over at me once more. Crunch, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress a class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Crunch, since we're already here, you want to walk home together? That's right, Sayuri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yori, and of course Monica. Will I really be happy? Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances. I'm sure good fortune will find me. I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Wait, I actually have to write? Pick words you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Okay. Both Papa. Suicide? Okay. Papa. Cheeks. Form. Sticky. Bliss. Embrace. Laugh. Extraordinary. Sensation? Charm. Oh, I see. The girl that likes that word, they jump up and down. I guess. Awesome. Essence. Cute. Romance. Sweet. Funny. Yes. Lust. Lipstick. And pleasure, of course. I don't know what I wrote, but I'm sure it's nice. Hi again, Crunch. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least kept my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Crunch. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on. Like he deserves any slack. Barry told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Etsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Is that an insult? Etsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki pops back into his seat. Don't worry, guys. Crunch always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. Yeah. Suppose I do. He helps me with his busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. That's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Asmongold did that. Is that so? You really are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. Oh, come. Crunch can become good friends too. Sayori. Huh? As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Ah, stop keeping me in the dark. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it'll keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Joke's on you, I can't read. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. L's and R's are really hard for me. Man, it looks like no one wants to be bothered today. I slumped down into the nearest desk. How am I supposed to occupy myself with something literature-related by myself like this? I guess I could always read some of the book Yuri gave me. I'm feeling a little too tired to read. I could probably fall asleep right now. Me too. Well then. Hey Steve. Hey Sayori. Huh. Fascinating. Well, hello. I close my eyes and end up listening in on Sayori's conversation with Monica. We're probably gonna seem really lame compared to all the other clubs, though. I'm telling you, R's and L's are really hard for me. Well, we can't give up. The festival is our chance to show everyone what literature is all about. The problem is that the idea of literature club sounds too dense and intellectual. But it's not like that at all, you know? We just need a way of showing that to everyone. Something that speaks to their creative minds. Creative minds. That doesn't solve the problem, though. What do you mean? Even if we come up with the most fun thing ever, nobody will come in the first place if it's a literature event. So it's more important to figure out how to get people to show up in the first place, you know? And after they come, we can do the thing to speak to their creative minds. What's this? Sayori is taking this really seriously. It's rare to hear her deliberating like this. That's a good point. In that case, do you think food will do the trick? Oh, yeah. Bring in plenty of that, please. What kind? Any kind? Well, I guess we could... Cupcakes! We had that earlier, but it's a start. Good thinking. Natsuki would love to do that. You're right. Natsuki makes the best cupcakes. That works out perfectly. That wasn't why you suggested it? Cupcakes speak to my creative tummy. Same. Cupcakes it is, then. I'm hungry. Girl, same. I actually go get myself something to eat here in a sec. Anyway, we still need to work out the details of the event itself. I don't think they make desks for crunch-sized students. Well, they're gonna have to make accommodations. I find myself smiling. In the end, Sayori is still her usual self. But therein lies the unexpected reason I admire her. Unlike me, who has trouble finding any motivation at all, Sayori can put her mind to things and make them come to life. I suppose that's why I end up letting her get on my case about things. I can't help but wonder what it would be like to see the world through her eyes. Oh, Jesus. I open my eyes to find Sayori's face filling my vision. I nearly fall out of my chair. Yeah, so did I. Sorry. Wait, actually, I'm not sorry at all. Oh, okay. It's your fault for sleeping like that. This isn't the napping club. Does our school have a napping club? You're staying up late again, aren't you? Yeah, I stay up till like 4:30 a.m. Almost every night. Now that you're in a club, you're gonna have less time for anime, you know. Sadness. You'll need to get used to it. Don't say that so loud. I glance over my shoulder to see if Monica overheard. It's true, though. Yeah. I know. You're always looking out for me, Sayori. It's what I do best. That's a problem! What about you? You look out for me better than you look out for yourself. Still oversleeping every day, aren't you? Not every day. That's not very convincing. How many days this past week have you gotten up on time? It's a secret. I knew it. Come on. At least give me the benefit of the doubt. I can't even do that. Look, Sayori, it's written all over you. Sayori glances around at herself. How's it written all over me? You were clearly in a rush this morning. Look, your hair is sticking out all around here. I run my fingertips down the side of Sayori's hair trying to straighten it out. Man, you really need a brush for this. My hair is just really hard to get right. I won't fall for that. I mean, have you seen my hair? Look at this. It never moves. There's more than just your hair. Look, your bow isn't straight either. And there's a toothpaste stain on your collar right there. I tried to wipe the stain with my finger. But nobody would ever notice that. Of course they would. Nobody's gonna tell you about it because they don't want to embarrass you. Sometimes I wonder how sometimes I feel that way at work. Nobody say anything because they're embarrassed to? Fortunately, I really don't care about that. Hey, you meanie. And you don't even keep your blazer buttoned up. Seriously, Sayori. My character is extremely controlling and he needs to stop. Why do you think you don't have a boyfriend yet? That's super mean. Sorry, but you'll thank me later. Start to button her blazer from the bottom. Once you see how much better it looks, you'll change your mind. This is so funny. What is? Well, I was just thinking how weird it is to have a friend who does these kinds of things. Huh? Don't say that. You'll make me feel weird about it, stupid. Stupid? It's okay, though. I'm happy we're like this. Are you? I guess. Hey, be careful. The button might come off. Why is this one so hard to close? I struggle to fully close the button near her chest. Does this thing even fit you properly? It did when I bought it. She's getting fat! If you ever buttoned it, would have noticed it sooner that it doesn't fit you anymore. What are you smiling about? Means my boobs got bigger again. Again? Oh, girl. Again? God damn it. Don't say that out loud. No, do it. It's funny. Anyway. You look much better now, so... Ah. Why does it feel strange to see Sayori's blazer buttoned up like that? Answer your own question, bitch. You buttoned it yourself out of your own volition. Nobody asked you to do that. That was your choice. But it's so stuffy. Not worth it at all. Sayori hastily unbuttons her blazer once more. Ew. That's so much better. Sayori puts her arms out and twirls around. So if I keep it unbuttoned, then I won't get a boyfriend, right? What kind of logic is that? Why are you saying that like it's a good thing? Because if I had a boyfriend, then he wouldn't even let you do things like this. And you take care of me better than anyone else would anyway. So that's why I'm keeping it unbuttoned. Stop saying all these embarrassing things. Eh? I didn't say anything embarrassing. She didn't, though. Well, anyway, just focus on trying to wake up a little earlier. Only if you focus on going to bed earlier. Get fucked. My character needs to learn a thing or two. Fine, fine. It's a deal. Yeah. I guess we really are better at taking care of each other than we are taking care of ourselves. Yeah, I guess so, huh? So maybe you should come wake me up in the morning. You're doing it again, Sayori. Oh, but I was joking that time. Man, it's impossible to tell with you sometimes. Oh, I forgot Monaco was here. Okay, everyone. Eh? Monaco suddenly calls out. Why don't we share the poems we wrote now? Yeah. Crunch, I can't wait to read yours. Yeah, same. Failed to sound enthusiastic, but Sayori still trots away to retrieve her poem. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration, since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? Can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. Pretty good place to write. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself, pulling it right out of my ass. Who should I share my poem with first? Well, I guess from the reactions I got from writing it, Yuri would want to hear it the most. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I'll start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. Yuri stares at the poem. Minute passes. More than enough time for her to finish reading. Oh. Sorry. Forgot to start speaking. It's fine. Don't force yourself. I'm not. I just need to put my thoughts into words. Hold on. Okay. This is your first time writing a poem, right? Yeah. Why do you ask? I'm just making sure. I guess that it might be after reading through it. Ah. So it's that bad? No. Did I just raise my voice? So sorry. Yuri buries her face in her hands. I couldn't help but notice that it's been several minutes. We really haven't gotten anywhere. Might take Yuri a while to get used to new people. Fine, I really didn't notice. What were you saying? Right, just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. Having been through that myself, I kinda learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing, even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thoughts process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, this isn't supposed to be a literature club. Holy shit. Who writes poems in cursive? Alright, hold on. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining street light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. I have no idea what any of that means. I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. Yes, I was. I can't read cursive that well. I had to stare at it for a little while. But it took you a long time to read. Because I need time. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Bad. Eh? That's a relief. I also liked the poem. No, I didn't. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. No, it wasn't. It wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. Smile. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Ooh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Crunch. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it, after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing, really. Well, it makes me happy that you think that. Just remember that it won't be long before you pick up on these things, too. Yeah, maybe you're right. I guess I'll have to keep trying. I'm counting on you. Ugh. Don't count on me for anything. Alright, who should read it next? Well, I'm bored. I might have to save this for some other time. I'm fucking bored. You guys want to see me play something else instead? The fuck is this? Okay. That was neat, I guess, question mark, smile. Let me... What else we got? What do we got? I already beat Little Nightmares. We can just kind of never play that again. I did download Parasocial. Let me look up more horror games. Alright, let me, see what we got here. Well, Blasphemous is a horror game. It might be more fun. I never beat the Dead Space remake. Do that. I will play the FNAF games in October. But I'm only doing the 5 nights, not the extra nights. And we are not playing Security Bleach. Fuck that shit. I could try I'm Scared again, even though it kind of pissed me off. But I feel bad not finishing it. I could play through Resident Evil 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And Village. Revelations. I never beaten Revelations, actually. Yeah, I think I'll do that during October, too. Slender. I never beat Slender. I might look into that. I got a smorgasbord of horror games to sit through, I guess. It's gonna be great. I certainly have content. Amnesia, I've been waiting a year to play this, actually. I will start out with Amnesia October 1st. When is October 1st, anyway? It's on a Tuesday? Hey, perfect. Okay, I can do that. Alright, let's see. Suppose for horror... Dusk is a fun game. I really enjoy that. I have no one to play Escape the Backrooms with. Every one of my friends has already played it. But I guess I can play it alone. That's fine. I do that all the time. By myself. What else do I have? Okay. You know what? Let's install Blasphemous. And I will boot it up and play that for a little bit. All right. Also, um, I've been getting better sleep lately, despite how late I stay up to stream and stuff, because I've been using an app called Pokemon Sleep. It actually rewards you for sleeping, so it actually gives me a reason to go to sleep instead of just staying up and listening to YouTube until I eventually pass out. Because I think that's been keeping me up too. That and me constantly doing one more game when it comes to Hearthstone Battlegrounds. I love Battlegrounds, it's so nice. Alright, let's play some Blasphemous. Team 17? Hey, they made the Worms games. Those are great. I'm gonna love this. Developed by the Game Kitchen. Oh, I didn't realize the game was so low. Hold on. I also need to do this. There we go. Blasphemous Mind playthrough. Yeah, I know nothing about Blasphemous either. I've stayed as blind to as many games as possible for your entertainment and for my benefit, because if I just went into a game knowing what everything was, where's the entertainment value? At that point, I should be a speedrunner, which I'm not. Actually, no, I'm not. I'm not really a speedrunner. I do speedrun Resident Evil Village but it's for personal records. I don't tally my score, time, and all that shit. One day. One day. At that point, I actually have to study how people speedrun, where to speedrun, the fastest routes, glitches, things like that. There's a lot of stuff. Also, look at this menu. Now these are graphics I can appreciate. I love this. Alright, I'm gonna grab something to eat. I will be right back. Alright. Hey, Dre. D-Ray. Need to go to the dentist? Me too. I'm sitting here with a bowl of pulled pork. I'm baking some chicken cordon bleus to go with this. Just waiting for the oven to preheat. So I'm taking a little break from gaming. Sit down and conversate. You know. I'm taking better care of my... Standing up, stretching, eating right, drinking right, sleeping right. Yeah. Month I'll be making a call to the dentist to get work done. I need it. What's going on with you, D-Ray? And also, for horror games, I am not playing Dead by Daylight. That game... Ugh. The community is psychotic. They are some of the worst human beings I've ever had interactions with. And you know what? They all deserve each other. The game should be filled with just people like that. And they'll all hate each other and leave the game. So it can finally die. Jesus Christ. I've never seen a more piss poor community in my life. Like the game, the community made it suck. I won. I'm gonna make the experience as poor as possible for my opponent. I lost. I'm gonna make the experience as poor as possible for my opponent. There's no winning in that game for anyone. It's awful. This is why you won't see me play multiplayer online games on this channel. I've given up on finding any fun playing games online with other people. So it's not fun. Oh, the oven's preheated. Right back. Put my stuff in the oven, and we'll play some games. All right. Food's in the oven. I'm relaxing now. You guys hanging in there? Have a good night. Right. Take chat's silence as in everything's going fine and you're just relaxed. Me in the background, that's pretty cool. Whatever you're doing, I hope you're having fun with it. If you're sleeping, well, try not to dream too much about me. Headset. Shit, hold on. Alright. Shall we? Begin our pilgrimage. So what is this game about anyway? What is this? It is not the sun rising, but our sins. I'm open to voice acting, by the way. Anybody who wants one? Voice actor?
Because it is my guilt, I claim your grievous miracle.
Voice acted.
Make my chest hurt with regret. Forge your punishment and nail it deep. Shake my guilt once again.
And thus, guilt, repentance, mourning, and every pain of the soul of all kind were visibly and tangibly manifested everywhere and in all of us. Sometimes in the form of blessing and grace, sometime in the form of punishment and corruption. That divine will, equally pious and cruel, which we could not and will never be able to unravel, was called the miracle.
Press left bumper to consume one of your billiard. Consume your billiard flasks and recover vitality. These consecrated flasks are refilled by kneeling in a pre-do. Find empty vessels to increase the amount you can carry. Alright. Oh. Press Y to rest at the... I really don't know what that means. I'm calling it pre-do. Saving your game and refilling your health in flasks. Upon death, you will respawn at the last visited pre-do. Resting will cause enemies to respawn. Cause of course it does. What did I just do? Okay. Press right trigger to dodge. That's what I did. But I suffered damage anyway. See? Got hit anyway. I got hit again. Dude. His attack doesn't even come out yet and he still hits me. What is that? When the penitent one dies, erring in his penance, guilt fragment is anchored in the world. The weight of guilt is clogging my throat. Accumulates and reduces the gain of fervor in Tears of Atonement, as well as the maximum fervor. I don't know what any of this means. Collect guilt fragments to recover. With my throat! Or find someone who can erase your burden. Yeah. Wow. The animation is lovely.
Regretful be the heart, penitent one. The anguish of the eldest brother has now come to an end. I am Deo Gracias, witness to and narrator of the acts of the grievous miracle. Such is my penance, as yours is silence. The cradle of affliction is what you seek. This can be found in the mother of mothers of the churches. It is a remote place separated from the rest of these lands by a great sacred and forbidden door. Even a wise penitent like me knows nothing of what lies beyond those high walls. However, what I do know is that, according to the rule, one must carry out the 3 humiliations to gain access to what they guard. One of them must be performed in the high mountains, covered in thick blankets of snow and ice. Another in the depths of a dark, entombed church where the sleeper lies. And the last one, at the end of the trail, carved by moans that claw their way out of an iron spiral, in the bowels of the bell named Hondo that grows into the earth. Take this thorn and place it on the handle of your sword. If, when the time comes, as you grip your weapon firmly, you notice that it wounds you and makes you bleed, having grown with more thorns sprouting from it, writhing over the figure of the Father carved into the knob, that will mean that you are at the mercy of the grievous miracle, whether for its punishment or its forgiveness.
You can check out the items you have found so far in your inventory. While playing, press that button to open it. Small gift from Deo Gracias. Nailed into the effigy of the twisted under the guard of your sword. The thorns arisen from the miracle feed on sin and guilt, growing with the burden that its bearer carries. Oh, well, there goes my burden. Yeah, reading. So I just have this. Bird. 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 Press right bumper to parry. This maneuver allows you to counter weak attacks and deflect heavy strikes. During a counter, press the X button at the moment of impact. perform a retribution, increasing the force of the blow, stunning some enemies. He just fucking collapses and burns. That's funny. I didn't do it. Oh, okay. Verdilus of the Forsaken Hamlet, song that filled the air during the festivities of a lost village. Its power finds its way through the floor, continues through walls, ceilings, harming the enemies of the penitent one. The ringing of laced shell horn used to precede this chant, but now only silence remains. I'm gonna equip it. Equip a prayer inventory, which I already did. Then press left trigger to invoke it. Prayers and some combat technique use up fervor. Okay, that's the magic. Attack and execute enemies to fill up your fervor bar. Dope. Press right trigger X in the air to ascend after hitting an enemy. You can do this up to 2 times before landing. Children of Moonlight. You can find them caged all over Custodia. You can release them with any technique at your disposal. It's gonna take me a minute to get used to these buttons.
There is no answer to our plea. The miracle has forsaken us, and my ornate throne turns its back on those who await here.
Ah. This looks like something you could get into. One.
Sorrowful be the heart, penitent one. Welcome to Albero, sanctuary to this humble brotherhood of the Kissers of Wounds. Few remain here who can still employ it, but Tirso is my name. There are few of us who still care for the sick and ailing. With devout kisses,
we bless the wounds of those who seek our protection. Thus both we and they remain at the mercy of the miracle. Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under set skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. The will in the miracle shall show you which ones they are.
What am I supposed to do with this? It's a rosary bead? Okay. Equip rosary beads in your rosary to improve the characteristic. The Pentient One. Find additional knots. Increase the number of beads you can equip. Can I just make one out of the rosary? Okay. So I have a string with a skull on it. There. What else is up here?
Penitent One, you who carry the painful guilt in your cracked hands, lend it to us and alleviate our burden. Lend it to us and wipe away our tears. Because it is an act of penitence.
Mea Culpa Shrines. Visit Mea Culpa Shrines to increase the power of your sword. You can also spend Tears of Atonement to unlock combat technique. Visit additional shrines and increase Mea Culpa's strength to access more powerful.
Time outside these walls passes by strangely. In sundowns we need not contemplate. But if your penance happens to carry you under set skies, be so kind as to bring us some ingredients for our ointments. Sorrowful be the heart, Penitent One full of clemency.
I'm not reaching that from here. No way. Yeah, there's no way. I'll have to come back. Phalanx of Brannon the Grave Digger. Brannon Joshua Mullins dug the graves of hundreds throughout his life, whether friend, family, or foe. But when the chaos arose, there was no one left to return the favor. I learned the parry. Oh, food's done. Ah. Wonderful. So now we just wait for it to cool. Yeah. You're very tall. You're also dead. Uvula? Ah. Of proclamation. When the uvula is equipped, you have a chance of earning Tears of Atonement when destroying an object. Delicious. Capitates of Barak the Herald. Whether executions or lashings, Barak was always there to proclaim them loudly. But his voice broke down gradually, as, day by day, he had to announce the sentences of his entire family. Wow. right, executions. Forgot. Ah! Bastard. Oh, after you hit an enemy. Okay. Nope. Not yet. Heart of the Virtuous Pain. Equip a sword heart in the Mea Culpa to alter its properties. They grant powerful upgrades, but this comes at a price. Rest at a pre-due to access the sword's core and insert a different heart. gonna go back.
Sister of mine, as I foretold you, someone is heading towards the Forbidden Gate. Someone who seeks the purge and excommunication of all that is sacred and rests there. No, no, do not place your doubts on me. I am ready.
Mercy Dreams. What's this? You're rid of guilt. Thank you. I mean, I didn't need a game to tell me that. A certain group of people who, yeah, I'm not gonna get into that. Whoops, too early. Whoa, dick. I'll do executions more often, please. Ow. Funny. Very funny. Alright, so what is this? Sword Core, blessed with the defensive prayers, can be inserted into Mea Culpa, boosts the blocking stance, increasing its duration, but exposes the Pentient one longer to enemy attacks. I don't like that. Okay, so what I'm guessing is that when you do your parry stance, it takes you a while to pull down from it. You miss. I guess that's what it's saying. I don't know. Let's try it.
Let us be captives of the miracle, penitent one. Do not be surprised to find this merchant here. This ancient occupation requires me to be wherever I can obtain rewarding benefits. Call me Candelaria, for what I sell would make your eyes light up like the high bonfires. I will not ask you for any money whatsoever. Those forbidden tears you shed would be more than enough for me. Go ahead, cast your darkened eyes over these valuable treasures. What I am offering you here is as lustrous as the first star of the night. And may my eyes be blinded if I'm lying.
That's useful. But expensive.
Behold what I present to you. Though a small piece, its great power should not be underestimated. Trust me, for I have the blood of kings on the palm of my hand.
Yeah, I'll take it.
What I am offering you here, and may my...
Minute jar filled with moss. Tiny white flowers that shimmer inside can grant some protection against toxin. I have not enough for it. I'll be back. Too early. Well, this game is very pretty. I like it. Also, I think I'm done streaming for the night because I'm tired. But hey, thanks for coming in and watching me play a little smorgasbord of horror games. I'm not sure which one I'll stick with to the end, but I'll definitely be playing more horror-like stuff. I got some things, some ideas. Oof. Fell into the counter. Alright, everybody. Hey, thank you for coming. Been fun. I'm gonna send you all off on a raid. If you would like to give me a moment. Oh. Up, 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 up. You saw Vote for Waifu's here. He's streaming right now. Gonna raid and be fair. Alright. See you guys in the next stream, yeah? Bye bye.